Okay, so this is Mt Timpanogos right up here, and I'm gonna go hike up there in the morning, up to this point right there. It's a lot higher than it looks because this mountain in the front is kind of covering it up, but it's about 7,500 feet vertical elevation from right here. So it's gonna be quite a long hike. Catch you on the way.
Random dad stuff.
Welcome to Random Dad Stuff. Today, we're gonna do a how-to, a travel, a style, an entertainment, a sports episode. Because we're hiking a big mountain. This one right over here. Mt Timpanogos. Oh my goodness, it is so early. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm gonna get ready to go hike a big mountain. Hope I wake up before I start. Probably wake up about halfway through the hike. But right now it feels really early. Let's go. Okay, we're starting. It's really early.
You get my watch.
Isn't it early, guys?
Yeah.
It's like the time I usually wake up for work.
Sucker. You know what time I usually wake up for work?
I don't.
Whenever I want. Let's go hiking. It says use type for the trail.
Fun.
Fun! Woo! It's almost light enough to see. We've made it as far as Moose Meadows, about 2 miles. We've got a lot of miles to go still. Keep going. We have snow, real snow. We can make good snowballs. Missed. Well, it's official. We're halfway to twice as far as we've been since we started. My camera was conveniently waiting at the halfway rock. Thanks, camera. Okay, we've reached the halfway rock right here. This rock right here.
Wow.
Yeah, sit on it. It's only halfway mileage-wise, not time-wise, because the last mile takes about an hour. We'll get there soon. Keep going. We get our first view of the top right there. It's actually right behind there. You can't really see it. But we can see it in about 10 minutes. We'll be up on this little plateau, and then we can see the actual top. So the top is 11,752 feet. We're here at 10,060 feet now. We started at the bottom at 7,360. So we've still got about 1,700 feet to go up there. There, top, over there. Looks like we got a little visitor on the trail here. Or are we visitors? Little mountain goat here.
I wanna pet you.
What's up, Billy? He's just staring at us like, what are you guys doing? See, now these goats could climb right up those cliffs right there. I've seen them. This goat is trying to follow us. Get him. all the essentials. I've got water, I've got snacks in the back, got a headband, got sunscreen, got shoes, got a shirt. I think we're pretty much all not ready to go because we're already here, but we're prepared, at least. The goat is still following us. This goat right here has been following us from all the way down there somewhere. The goat decided to have a nap on the switchback. Well, it looks like we finally ditched the goat. That's a good thing. Kept following us. But rumor has it there's some more up here. Let's keep going. Well, it looks like we got more goats here. Hopefully they'll stay there. Well, we've officially made it to the saddle. You can look over and see Utah Valley over there. And the summit is up there, a little shack up there. Oh! You probably thought this was just a shot of the sky, but it's me. Takes a lot of work to set up these shots sometimes. Gotta walk twice as far. Gotta walk up the trail, set up your camera, walk back, walk towards it, flip the camera around, walk past it, come back and get it. So it's a lot of work. So it's taking us a little bit longer. But hopefully I'm getting some good videos for you and you enjoy it, because I'm enjoying being here. Okay, we are at 11,100 feet and the top is 11,752, which is odd because when I was younger it only used to be 11,748. So it's grown a few feet since 20 years ago. Let's keep going! Now it's important while you're hiking to stay fed and hydrated. How much farther to the snow cone shack?
About a mile.
We're halfway. Gotta go up this little draw here. Gotta watch out for rocks. People knocking them down. And us knocking them down on people below us. So tread lightly. And notice along the way people put these little stacks of rocks so we know where to go. Almost there. Oh man. Gotta go all the way up there still. While I'm here, I'll take this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to Random Dad Stuff videos. So we were way down there, and that goat followed us all the way up the trail, all the way up, switch back and forth, all the way up to there. So we just gotta follow this ridge up here and over, and we see the little shack there. Hope they got snow cones left. Final approach. We are almost there. Like literally 1.5 minutes. Ready to go. There it is. Almost there. Oh man. So close. We're here. We I've officially made it. Good job, guys. Ben Woolsey, he's 76 now. When I first started hiking this, he was 30 years younger than that. Trip number 957 to the top. Oh man. Trip number 100. All right, Ben Woolsey, I'll never catch up to you, but maybe if you see this video, congratulations. I want to see you hit 1,000. Do it. I had to come down and get out of the wind a little bit. We made it. Pretty awesome to come up here, see everything. Got some cool snow cornices still over there. Now for those of you who have watched this far, I've said several times the height of this mountain, 11,752 feet. So that's pretty high for as far as mountains go, at least around here. It's pretty high for where I've been recently living at sea level. Well, actually at 4.5 feet above sea level is our house. And now that we've had a little bit of a rest and a break and a snack and some water, it's time to head back down. Let's go. Well, there was only one minor casualty on the way up. My cookie broke. Oh well. We need to have a wide assortment of treats and snacks. There's Crispies, protein bars, oranges, and of course, our eel fudge cookies. Yum. Oh, and let me give you one pro tip. Make sure your shoes are tied. Check. Tip number 2, don't slip on rocks. Especially when there's a huge 1,000-foot cliff right there. Tip number 3, hike with confidence. And what does that mean? Hike with confidence. It means be confident in your hiking ability, but don't overestimate your hiking ability. Tip number 4, if you feel unsure about part of the trail or something and you feel unsafe doing it, make sure you get a video of it. That was close. Pro tip number 5, train for your hike. Now for this hike, I trained by looking at some of my old pictures from this mountain, and that's about it. Number 6, wear a hat when it's sunny and cover your ears. Pro tip number 7, when a mountain goat is chasing you, run. Whoa. I think we lost him temporarily. Pro tip number 8, when you see a dog wearing sunglasses, get a video of it. Number 9, don't get blisters. Now, how do you do that, you ask? Keep your shoes tied. I already mentioned that one. Keep them tied tight. And if you do start getting a blister, put a little piece of duct tape on it. Works wonders. You know, as I'm hiking down, I saw that Ben Woolsey guy's name in the book. He's the one that makes up the new books every season. Keeps track of them all. 957 times he's been up here. I want to go see if I can meet him. Get a little interview with him, talk to him. Wouldn't that be awesome? He lives down there somewhere. We'll find him. All right, well, I finally met up with Ben Woolsey here. When I was at the top and I saw his name in the book, I said, I'm gonna look him up, I'm gonna find him, we're gonna talk to him. So, as you saw in the book, there were 957 times he's hiked Timpanogos. He's done it one more time since then and doing it again today. I think that's pretty amazing. When did you first hike Timpanogos?
1966.
66.
I was 24 years old. I hadn't hiked it till then.
Wow. And how old are you now?
I'm 76.
And still going.
Yeah.
That's great. What made you want to kind of take over the logbook and the register and do that?
Somebody else used to keep it up to my 100th hike, and then they quit doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just decided to do it. Kind of a service. People like to validate they've been somewhere, so
Right.
they sign the register.
How many times do you generally hike Timpanogos each year?
Last year at 75, I did 75 hikes.
Wow. So you're doing 76 this year, at least?
I'm thinking about it. I want people to know they don't have to sit in a rocking chair when they retire, or it's cliche, but you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, that's true.
And even with the young people, I have young people that can make it physically, but they can't make it mentally.
Mm-hmm.
They just give up on it, even though they're strong enough to do it.
Right. What does your wife think about all your hiking?
While I was hiking, she was working, so she didn't mind. And she has asthma really bad, so we can't get her out here.
So tell us a little bit about why you like hiking poles.
Well, because it saves a lot of face plants.
Especially coming down?
Especially coming down. Sometimes, you lean forward, and so I'm able to brace my poles in front of me and hold me up.
Yeah.
And also, when you're going up a steep hill, it's kind of like four-wheel drive.
Yeah, you can kind
I push with the poles and
pull yourself up.
Yeah.
And I noticed there's still a lot of snow fields and stuff you have to cross. I'm sure it helps with balance too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, crossing those, they get slippery and
right. You get to pull into the snow and it kind of holds you up. And keeps you from slipping.
Good. Thanks to Ben, and maybe we'll go hike up the trail a little bit.
Good idea.
We'll see what we can do. Let's go.
There's a little ditty that someone told me that if you're able to sing while you're hiking, you're going too slow. If you can't talk, you're going too fast. And if you can hike and talk in a fairly normal voice, then your pace is just about right for the conditions.
All right. So I guess we're going about the right pace.
Yeah.
What are your 3 best hiking tips?
Well, first of all, I would say wear good shoes that fit well, and don't go buy a new pair to hike in, because you generally will end up with blisters. Wear one that's comfortable and that doesn't hurt your feet. I've hiked with too many people that have blisters from running out and buying new shoes. The second is take plenty of water. Take more than what you need. And otherwise you end up like a 56-year-old guy who recently had to be hauled out because he was dehydrated. And the third one is stay on the trails. Too many people want to take a 15-yard shortcut, and so it destroys what's beautiful for other people.
All right, those are good tips. Well, now that we've talked to Ben, let's get back to hiking. Pro tip number 10, give high fives to people on the trail. Pro tip number 11, keep hiking. As long as there's no goats in your way. Pro hiking tip number 12, bring chapstick. We're back down to this upper meadow. There's no goats bothering us now. So we're hiking along. It's taken us about not even an hour to get back down here. It's all downhill, a little quicker coming down. We still have about 2 hours till we hit the bottom. Maybe even less. We'll see. You guys getting too hot?
Yeah.
My nephews, this is Jerem, that's Caleb. There's my brother over there, David. Ben's up there somewhere. He's 12 years old. He's beaten all of us. Pro tip number 13. If you're walking backwards, don't trip. Pro tip number 14. Keep track of what number pro tip you're on. The next one is 15. Okay, this is the last view we'll get of the summit for a while. Heading back down here. All right, hike or dare? Dare!
We dare you to eat a handful of snow.
Handful of snow.
Conveniently close by.
How convenient. It's pretty dirty. Let me get under to the good stuff here. Okay. Handful of snow. Here we go. It's like eating a snow cone. Yum. Pro tip number 15. If you get too hot, take your jacket off. But take your chapstick out of your pocket first. Thanks for the shirt, Ken Wilson. Pro tip number 16. Enjoy the nature. Now this is an advanced pro tip. Number 17 is to make what I call a cancer curtain. Now the way you make the cancer curtain is you get your bandana, put it around your head this way, and so it covers your neck, and then put your hat back on and you've got your curtain for cancer, to prevent cancer. It kind of ends up looking funny, but hiking's not about looks. Pro tip number 18 by David.
Bring a real water bottle, not these plastic ones, because they break in your pack and get you butt.
He peed your pants. Good excuse. Tip number 19. Drink water. Again. Pro hiking tip number 20. Take your time. It's not a race. Unless it actually is a race. In that case, you better run! Tip number 21. Stop and take a break every once in a while. Like now.
Break's over.
Okay, done. Tip number 22. Don't scare the wildlife with your awesome farmer tan. Woo! Tip number 23. Stay away from stinging nettle and poison ivy. Tip number 24. When you're getting close to the bottom, to the end, go faster. We're at the end. We made it. Oh, tip number 25. If you're the first one down, make sure you have the keys to the car, which I don't. Well, we made it down to the bottom. The only thing left to do now is to drive back home and shower. What did you guys think of the hike?
Long. Good one.
Long? Made it.
Good job. That's good.
Well, the hike's over, so you know what that means. Gotta end the video. Be sure to subscribe. Check out the other videos. Subscribe over here. Check out the other videos over here. I don't know. Over here, over there. Whatever. See ya.